Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We're back in Hollywood Animal, finally. It's taken a very long time. I apologize for the big break. Speaking of break, this looks like maybe my game is broken. It's been a lot of updates since I last played. Not set. $3.5 million gross in 3 weeks consecutively. At least I think they're weeks. Can't really tell. Okay, something might be broken here. We'll see. Let's set up distribution for this again. And we'll go maybe this many theaters. I don't know how many. Here you go. You can just have that. Okay. So it's been about 11 days or so since I've last recorded a video for this. And it's because every once in a while I will take a gig. I have, other jobs, right? Every once in a while I'll take a gig. And this time, a game developer, Mafia Games, has reached out and they wanted help on an upcoming trailer that they're making. So I have been giving my client all of my time for at least a little while longer. At least it took me away from the channel for a little bit is what I'm saying. So we got some stuff done for them. And now I'm slowly getting back in to my own content. Slowly getting back to making things for all of you. The fun stuff. Improved development. That sounds pretty fun. So now we have really high quality films. I might as well go down concert hall. And why don't we push, I don't know, about 200 influence into this. Let's go 100. So not quite half the time, but, we took a huge chunk of time off that. Sped it up by maybe almost a year. Okay, so we now no longer have police raids on our competitors. I'm thinking maybe I need more influence with the police. I have 91 days protection for them still, but maybe we can let them do cinema raids, but I kind of want to get a lot of my movies out of the cinemas before I do those raids, so not yet. I think, though, we need to get a movie for Riccardo Conti. And I'm thinking we could probably give him iMachine once it's done. We're seeing if the script doctor fixes it up, but it needs to be at least a 5 commercial appeal. If I put a whole bunch of good people behind that film with him, I think it'll probably work out. I had completely forgotten about this risk of leakage, so that's interesting. Holding illegal gifts, that's got risks behind it. It did not improve. Okay, you know what I think I'm gonna do though is I'm just gonna go ahead and release Ted, guy named Ted. Looks like it's in the high 7s for artistic. It's good. Bone Grinder loved it. The greatest vice of modern cinema is its service to the whims of the authorities. These worthless artists would get into bed with Satan himself for a handful of silver. But there's an exception to every rule. There are still rebels and daredevils out there, ready to put the country's corrupt elite to the branding iron. Yeah. They just want me to go against the elite. That's all they want. So I'm going to take iMachine here. Let's get Riccardo Conti in on that. We're going to get... let's put... what do you say? Let's put Jay? Put Jay on this. And Jay... He, he likes location shooting and everything, but that's okay. We're going to give him these anyway. Although it looks like I can probably do this better with him because the locations are all the same. We don't have the 3-star for the jungle or anything like that. So we'll go on location for those things because he likes that. It's the same quality. Get our Hasbro camera. We'll get our Dominus. And for the producer, let's pop Glenn. I need really high numbers behind this to raise this up to make sure it stays above 5. So let's put Lewis on this. Wait, what is this? This is Heartless Romantic. Protagonist finds love. It's a drama. He's not the right director for this. Oh, duh. You know what? The right director for this is Riccardo Conti. That's right. He's the right one. Okay. Now this is our hopeless romantic nudity with a robot love triangle thing. Okay. That's what this film is. So the hopeless romantic here is going to be Wallace because he's really good at playing the hopeless romantic. And for the love interest, it's gonna be Cleo. I'm gonna have to extend her contract for this. I can make her the robot. Could make her the robot. The antagonist. Oh, I think I will. I'm still gonna make drama, femme fatale, damsel in distress. In the future, she will be known as a robot. As a very good robot. Okay. $44,000 to make her the robot. Strict parent. Let's go Leroy Finkel. And then the love interest here could be Eva. Okay. So that's pretty good. I think that'll really drive the sales. We'll see. Ricardo Conti's first film. And I want to also just kind of take a look and see if anything's broken, because it's been a while since I've played, and there might be some more things broken. But I'm also kind of interested, to be honest, in just getting started with our new challenge. You guys probably could understand what I'm talking about here, probably, but have you ever taken a step back from a game? You know, when you're in the middle of a run or in the middle of a map or something, and then, you know, maybe you take a week for, like, you know, take a week off or 2 weeks off or something, you try to come back into it. It's sometimes hard to get yourself, like, the interest, right? It's hard to get yourself back into that game. And I'm noticing that with all my pending projects right now. Like, it's that way with Workers right now. It's that way with Prison Architect. It's like that with this game too. But unlike Prison Architect and Workers and Resources, this one here, I already have the next one like kind of planned out, right? I already have the next one kind of ready to go in my head and how I'm going to do it. So I feel like maybe I could just start that now. I could just do it. You just start the next one and get that challenge going. They have released several updates that fixes things like the boutique, for example. I want to see if I can get you that striking image, sir. The boutique is fixed, right? So it used to be broken to where the second challenge it was like impossible. Well, they fixed that. It's not impossible anymore. They've altered the terms of the deal, right? Pray they will not alter it further. They fixed the bugs that were associated with Wendy. They've really been working on this game, and I'm really appreciative of that. So they're doing a really good job with kind of listening to feedback and stuff. I think there's a few things that can still be done, and I think there's actually a few things they've gone too far on their fixing, but it is what it is. We didn't get all three, unfortunately. That is something that we need to do as a behemoth, is get all three. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. That's what Meatloaf told me. But unfortunately, it also isn't it's not a great thing either. She's known for being a sidekick. Victor is now known for being a pirate. Victor. All right. And let's see. Is there anything I can do other than just waiting for all my stuff to get done here? Cocaine. We could do cocaine. A fail-safe euphoric psychostimulant. The miracle vitamin of creativity, bringing cheer and self-confidence. All right, so we get 4 things unlocked here. I've got to know. Monkey brains. A delicacy served in the open skull of a living monkey. Living? I'm sorry. What? The pulsating flesh steeped in the natural juices of blood and brain fluid is reminiscent of an oyster, but clean of the unpleasant fishy aroma. The open skull of a living monkey? It's alive? That is messed up. That's really... Is this real? Is this a real thing? Like, they've been pretty good about kind of staying realistic to the time period and things that actually happened in the film industry and all these, like, they've been pretty good about that. This one seems really out there. Like, I have a hard time believing people did this, but like, it's a really messed up time. I don't know. A spicy film strip. Carnal pleasures captured by a movie camera in France, the ultimate destination for graceful beauty and free morals. Peek behind the veil and carnal secrets will excite your blood and turn your imagination wild. Sensationally more tame to modern day standards than monkey brains. Yikes. Pilgrim style hunt. Oh boy. A traditional hunt for the rare American bison. No rules, no restrictions. Expert trackers will guide you as you shoot the animal and guide your hand as your dagger plunges into its still beating heart. Feel like a master of American nature, and at the end of the day, enjoy a delicious buffalo tenderloin steak. Wow. A safari, is this also killing animals? A weekly safari tour to Africa, cheetahs, elephants, antelopes, tigers, rhinos. The list is limited only by your imagination. And I assume the animals that are in that particular demographic, particular area. Hunt, kill, skin, and clean the skulls. No pathetic laws here that can stand between you and your most exotic fantasies. Wow. Okay, so one of these is like porn, basically. The others involve killing animals and or eating them or eating their living brains, eating their brains while they're alive. That is so messed up. We're gonna do this one. We're gonna do this one. Here, we'll do this one for now. Oh my God, what is? Whew. Okay, a guy named Ted. Let's get you back. We don't need quite as many showings here. We got another film going on at the same time, so we'll go like this. There we go. All right, guy named Ted, doing pretty well. iMachine. Wizards, cool. The master of magic and connoisseur of potions who stands on the side of good. Speaking of wizards, if any of you are interested, I actually have, so interesting story, right? Every once in a while, when I get really ahead of content on my main channel here, I start working on something for my second channel. Okay, yeah, there's a second channel. If you didn't know, it's linked in the description. I'll link it in the pinned comment down below too. I started releasing my playthrough of Hogwarts Legacy. The second channel has content that's very different from the content that's on this channel. So the genres and stuff, the type of content, the display of it, if you will, the types of stories we experience, they're very different between channels. They're never going to be any like crossover where it's the same kind of game. And so that series was recorded over 6 months of my spare time. When I get ahead on this channel and I have enough content where it's like, okay, I'm good for like 4 or 5 days, I start working on stuff for the second channel. And I got it done a few months ago, and I've just now started to release it. If you're a patron, if you join my Patreon, you have access to the entire thing. When I do this, you'll have access to the whole playlist all at the very beginning. It's like a Netflix release for you. So you can watch it on your own time. Everyone else, you get 1 video a day. That's happening right now on my second channel. I think as of recording this, I have episode 5 up, and there's 48 videos in that playlist. So there's plenty of stuff going around. Plenty of stuff releasing. So I hope you guys will enjoy that as well. If you'd like to. You don't have to, but if you'd like to. I hope you'll give it a chance. It's linked down below. Since we're speaking about wizards, I figured that was the right moment to segue into that, I thought. I feel like this thing is going to get leaked. The head of the services department is keeping illegal gifts. I feel like that's going to get leaked. You know? It's just, man, this is making a lot of money, isn't it? It's all out of order, though. Everything's so weird. Like, what is going on here? You know, this is week 8. This is 9, 10, and now back to 3, 4. Something be broken here. This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking these numbers are not real. Right? Like all these percentages are a lie. This is what I really should be looking at, and it's probably lower than this. So I'm going to end distribution of this movie. It's been there for a while. Richard, you're good with action movies now. Very nice. Wallace is well known for being an angry boss. That's something to be known for, I suppose. And we've now got the mad scientist. A genius with little regard for ethics or morality uses his inventions, be they robots, mutants, or viruses, to achieve his villainous ends. I like it. That seems great. That'd be good for Monster, huh? Maybe a Monster sequel at some point, which I don't know if they fixed that. I hear, I don't have any experience with it, but I hear people were saying that there was a problem with sequel, or perhaps it was a problem with the trash movies and how you couldn't make enough of them. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know if they fixed that. The next playthrough we do for this is going to be Boutique. We're still not going Trash yet, because I think Trash it's a lot of fun, and we definitely will have a playthrough with Trash. Don't worry, it will happen. This game is going to be on my channel at least 3 times, most likely closer to 5 times, because it's just my wheelhouse. It's like, this is an industry. I mean, it's not rare per se that you play a game that pertains to an industry that you've spent a good portion of your life in. Not necessarily. But as far as careers go, I feel like that's a little bit rare. You know, a game comes out. I think this is going to get leaked. It's maximum chances for this. Now, I do have 23 heroin. Oh boy, I probably should start doing something with that. But since I can't be raided, what does it matter? I suppose I can be raided if the secret gets out, though, right? Maybe that'll happen. Wow, we're not nominated for... Okay, Best Actress, Sybil is nominated. Best Director, no. Best Cinematography, Philip Hunt. Okay. He's dead. He could win this posthumous? I can't say that word. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. I can't say that word. He could win it posthumously. I feel like if he doesn't win it, you gotta win it. The guy died before he could get the award. He's gotta win it, right? I feel like that's just like an unwritten rule. We'll go ahead and archive Ted. Monster's gonna come out. We want to give it a lot of showings here. Here we go. Monster, we're getting releasing it. Alien was unsuccessful. Yeah, we can go ahead. We'll go ahead and take the script the way it is. It's fine. I'm gonna get an A for the Kino Mark score on Monster as well. Bone Grinder loves it. Statement that will forever remain in the heart of the sensitive viewer who has grown weary of Hollywood cliches. How regrettable that no one will ever comprehend this masterpiece. I mean, Roy Cox comprehends. 4 out of 5. I mean, I feel like it's at least a base level comprehension. You know, he gets it. He understands it. Good enough, anyway. Let's put this. There's not very many showings here for this, and that's going to have to be fine. We'll leave it like that and confirm. Okay, so iMachine is this one that we're working on there, but that doesn't mean we can't work on other things at the same time. Perhaps we work on Alien as well. There's nudity in this one, as well as vivid violence with an evil monster. That sounds like something Homer would like to work on. But too bad, I'm going to give it to Johnny. Homer said something to me earlier. He said that he wanted to work on For Him. So, you know, might go ahead and give him that film instead. And there's this. Let's give him all the bells and whistles. Oliver. Yay! I think Bob. Bob can work on this one. And the director for this film will be Lewis. There's a shootout in this, right? There is indeed. Cool. And he's good with detective and drama. This is sci-fi horror. It's not really his wheelhouse per se, but he does have shootout. Drama, treasure hunt, shootout, love triangle. Wow, that's a weird combination, huh? This is like Uncharted, basically. Let's give you... Yeah, we'll give it to you because there's a shootout in there. Accidental hero. It's going to be Willie. The sheriff can be Danny, maybe? Bandit, heartless romantic. I think I'd rather you play the monster. You can play the sheriff. Yeah. Daniel will play the evil monster. Felix will play... Nope. Francisco will play the sheriff. Sidekick. will be Delicaster. You've played Sidekick before. You can play Sidekick here too. All right, off we go. There we go. So now we've got Alien in production too. Monster is going to be awesomely profitable because every movie I make is insanely profitable. And there's just no challenge to money. That might change with the next one, though. I've had a lot of people tell me that maybe the all-female thing was too ambitious. Like, that's not possible. I think some people think it's impossible, which makes me want to try it even more, to be honest. They were saying things like maybe you have to have, one all-female film a year. Or, you can only use female protagonists, but you can have supporting roles with men. And to you, good people, I say, what fun is that? I want to try it. I think it's probably impossible. And maybe you are right, but there's no way to know. Unless you let my highly skilled hands give it a try, okay? We ended up winning only one award at the show. I didn't want to let it sit there. And looky. I told you it's an unwritten rule. Philip, who was already dead, he has to win Best Cinematography because that's just how it works, okay? So, you can't beat a dead guy, all right? You just can't. All right, there we go. Now, an actor has an allergy to oil, but if we film without oil, the naked torso won't be as attractive and shiny in certain scenes. It's only going to lower his happiness, but it looks like filming is slower. That's okay. I think for 5 days, it's not a big deal. I'd rather do that than lower the commercial appeal because this is iMachine. This is the film that we need for this. So I can't be lowering commercial appeal. So we're going to just say that we can find a body double, but it's a lower quality film too. So I'm going to let you guys tough it out. Okay. His happiness is going to drop, but I can fix that. Cleo is a little bit upset as well. We're going to fix that too. Cleo, would you like some heroin? I don't think so. I want to give her, I want to give you a nice wardrobe. That's of course going to make you happy, and a watch to go with it because it's part of the wardrobe. Okay. Now you're really happy. And then let's get my cinematographer is not very happy. Yep. We're going to give you some cigars and the watch. I want to just bring into the greens. Fine. And then the last one is the one I just hit. Wallace, that's you. I think I'm going to give you, I haven't given you anything yet. Well, that's excellent. We'll just max out your happiness again. Ta-da, cigar. It's like it never happened. You're welcome. Cool. A little bit of discomfort. Cigar will take the tension off of it. Blue Term Iris is here. Okay, we're moving into this style now, so it probably should be more practical. I don't know if it's worth buying it. But what's the quality difference here? So it looks like Hesper 35 can get me up to 6 quality. That's the same cap as this. So I'm not gaining anything there. Economy is the same, but practicality is going to be slightly higher potentially here. It's not really worth buying this camera. However, I'm going to need something to research once this is done. Actually, I'm working on quality right now, right? So I will have something to research. Right? Can't click it. We are currently, yes, working on quality. So the next time we can work on practicality and economy anyway. So I don't really need the blue camera. I think we'll hold off on that. I don't need it. Let's keep Monster on the schedule here. We don't need quite that many plays. So we are at 100% on the first few weeks there. That's good. And I think we'll leave it about like this. I don't have any other films that are going to be... I don't have any other films that are going to be in this slot, so I guess I can max those out, but these ones here can go down a bit because I might have a film to release there. Actually, I think Noise of the Sheep, I'll probably just... Yeah, I think we'll probably just end distribution on this one because I just took all the... plays for Monster. So we'll just end this one. It's fine. We'll let Monster drive all the sales now. Until iMachine is ready. Okay, so it said it's reduced, but I don't believe you. That's why I don't believe you. Yeah. You know, Alan, I got a feeling that maybe you're not the right guy for the job. You're just not doing enough, okay, Alan? So I'm gonna let. I mean, you're the most experienced guy I got, and yet your chances are all the same as everyone else. We're gonna let Francis try this, okay? Perhaps he will be better at this job than you. I don't know. Beginner's luck, perhaps. Let's see how Alien's doing. Raised it up to 6.1. Good. Very good. And let's get some security on site. There we go. Now we have for him. Oh, hang on. That's what I'm going to have my other director dude do. Because he said he wanted it. He said that film is for me. I said, okay. You don't even know. It's not even written yet. But he knows the synopsis, and he's thinking that that is the kind of synopsis that he can really get behind. So, 2 days, 1 day, and the script. This hopeless romantic script is... Oh, yeah. Boom. I didn't know the artistic score would do that, but yeah, that's sweet. I mean, there's no reason. This is the one with untamed sex. That's why I know he wanted it. He wanted to shoot this film. He just knew. Homer, this is the guy. This is an award-winning guy. He's the one that wanted it. Now, we need to make sure we get some star power in this to really max it out. So let's make sure we get all those in there. Give you everything we got. Producer. Oliver's in. Herman. Winning the beloved. You're not. This is couple get married. Love triangle. Hopeless romantic. Interesting. We don't have anything that you would do well with except for drama. Yeah. Well, Herman wants it, so Herman gets it. There it is. Who is our hopeless romantic? Is it Scylla? Maybe it's an outside hire. Could be. Wow, this person's really cheap. Miss Zora Fink. Oh, these are like, oh, the same are. Okay, are these all the Einhorn, Ferber? Are these the Germans coming over? Like, they have the exact same portrait. So I'm wondering if that's who that is. Hilda Atkins. Ooh. I like your portrait. Hopeless romantic. You've played this before. You're very unhappy. I can fix that. I bet if I gave you all these gifts, you'd be incredibly happy with me now, wouldn't you? Yes, yes, you would. And you might even be willing to work for me for less. Maybe. Guess what? I'm hiring you. I need to learn all these women because we're going to be using them a lot. I can extend this contract for 5 years. She's mine forever. Basically. 5-year contract for her. Let's see. Joanne Thompson, sidekick, detective movies. She's played the monster before. Have any of you ever played a robot by chance? Joan Gibson has got 134 days left until I can snipe her from GB. Maybe. Strict parent. She's played strict parent roles before. That's nice. Let's get Ada. We'll hire her just for movies. So she doesn't have the star power, so get her for 3 movies. Yeah, I think I've heard this opinion now too. I think they did go overboard on the animations. Like I did say that I wanted them to be faster. I didn't say that I wanted them to be faster all the time. I wanted the ability to skip them, which is very different than having them sped up. The idea that I could just click an extra couple of times and they would be skipped like that. You know, because sometimes I don't need them to be that fast. You know, I get tired of over and over again, but you know, every once in a while it'd be nice to see them. But it's all good. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I think we can hire Joan. That's fine. She can come in here and then we'll get, she has a little bit of star power. She's in an 8.0. We'll hire her. Working with the behemoth, she likes that. And we'll even give her some medical insurance because we're cheap. This does cost me, by the way. I've had somebody say that this is like cheating. It's not. This costs me every month for every single person that is enrolled in it. The extended one costs more, right? So there is a cost to this. It's not free. It's like medical insurance being taken out of your paychecks, like a salary job, right? That's the idea. All right, Felix, are you the one that's going to be participating in the Untamed Love? You look like the kind of guy that would participate in such a thing. And then the hopeless romantic will be Hilda. Indeed. Hilda and Felix. There it is. The rival. I got to get me some of that action here. There you go. All right, for him. Good. Off we go. Now, there's no extra star power in there. Like, there is star power, but there's no... there's nobody who has, like, the perk, right? We don't have the image workshop done on any of those guys. I should probably do that to somebody else, though. Let's get it with the new Joan. Ooh, we'll make her image. Striking image, develop. And we can do it for Victor as well. Let's get Victor in there. Start, develop. Yeah, you guys are both looking pretty good. You look even better once we give you that striking image. All right. Roberto Jones has it. Very nice. You could have been in that film. Mini Serpent is actually coming in pretty good. All right. This is our Monty Python thing. It's Mini Serpent now. This is our Knight, the damsel in distress, sidekick rival, jousting tournament, prison break. It's not really Monty Python. It's a comedy. It's an adventure comedy, okay? And we want somebody who understands the adventure comedy. Maybe a little bit... Earl Long. He's the kind of guy, I can tell just by his name. He's the kind of guy that understands comedy. We'll get him involved in it. Wow, I don't get a whole lot for location quality there, do I? What's that all about? Level 3 sound stages required for that? Castle and surroundings. Ah. Okay, let's get somebody who's maybe better at location shooting. That's good. Franklin can do it, I guess. You're probably better for it anyway. Just make sure that you're nice and loyal. That'll do. Okay. Now, since you're better at locations, I can now get a better quality because of that. Yeah, I think we'll take that. The Fairy Tale City interiors, we're probably good at leaving that in the soundstage. Everything else can be soundstage too. Okay. Filming technology, take the camera. Yep, there we go. Kind of wish I could maybe just... Like, once you have this, there's no reason to ever use this, in my opinion. This should just go away. You should be replacing your camera tech and then just not having to choose this. That's what I'd like to see. I'd like the option to, like, remove this from the list. Because I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but... And maybe it's different if you're using trash movies, right? Maybe there's a reason to use a subpar equipment when a better equipment is available and not that much more expensive. But I don't know what it is. Bob will be there. Let's get... oh, what's this? This is the Rescues, Damsel in Distress, Knight, Jousting Tournament, Prison Break. None of these are going to be a particular interest here, but Homer does have the comedy thing. And so does Anthony, but Homer's a little bit better than Anthony. Now, we do have a treasure hunt, which is not in there. No shootout, no love triangle. I mean, the beloved, alcohol, spirit of freedom. Yeah, so I think we'll probably just take Homer here. That's fine. Roberto. Yes, you could be a knight with your striking image. I like it. Damsel in distress. Let's get Ada. Unless there's somebody who's really well known for it. Not really. You're good with dramas and detectives. Not great here, but I like your spunk. I think, though, you've played a damsel in distress already. Not very frequently, though, but you have recent experience that could let you play the role. I don't think you'll play the role better than a 6.3, though. Yeah, she's played the evil monster and stuff, though. Wonder if you could... Oh, these are all men roles. Okay. We'll get 8 in here. That's fine. Rival. Working man... ooh, a knight. He's played a knight before. Interesting. He's established as a knight before. Interesting. I did not see that. Then you will play this. And Roberto will play your rival. And your sidekick will be... Ooh. Am I going to overpay for Victor just so he can... Another 57 days? No, I'm not. I'm going to put Martin on there. And then give you gifts. Martin, you can have gifts. How about a whiskey bottle? And some cigars. All right, everything is good. Everybody is nice and happy. Seems good. Start it up. All right, excellent. No new story elements, though. Ugh. All right, so anyway, I think I'll probably play this another... God, now I'm actually back into it now. No. I think it's one of those, like, you know how motivation works, right? Like, people always say they can't find the motivation to do something. I'm one of those people who believe that motivation comes from action. So, like, how I do it usually is just if I don't want to run that day or if I don't want to exercise that day, then what I do is I commit myself to just the first 5 minutes of that action. I'm not going to take an hour workout. I will just commit myself to getting dressed and putting on my shoes as if I'm going to work out. Right? That's it. But by the time you've already done that, that motivation to just keep doing it comes, it becomes part of it. And I think that's kind of what's happened to me right here, right? It's like I was like, I don't know if I'm really into it right now. I kind of need something fresh to get me back into it. And not really. Because I think now, just slide these around. Because now I'm back into it. And now I feel good. Now I want to see... I want to see where it goes. I want to keep going. Sure, shoot, it happened. It happened because it's a filmmaking game, and how does that not happen with a filmmaking game for me? Headquarters is good. Now we have ethnic composition. Okay, who is it gonna be? There's a scripted event. This is why I was avoiding this before, right? But I was not avoiding it per se, more like I was doing the other things that are much better to take. But now that there's nothing else to research, I will do ethnic composition, right? So we did all of these. Positive attitude really doesn't matter as much. Labor market really doesn't necessarily matter as much. You know, double the number of employees for hire. Okay. These are very big things. Anyway, now that I've done ethnic composition, we could go into illegals, see what that's about. Mothball buildings is pretty useful if you're short on funds, which I'm not. So I guess I'll just go positive attitude, whatever. But now that I've done this, somebody in my studio is about to complain about black people, and I am going to be told that I need to fire all of them or fire the person that has a problem with me, which is what I usually end up doing. Big battle scene. Hey, I like this. The opposing sides meet head to head and have an awesome fight. Those are always very expensive to shoot. So many people. I think we'll probably end up seeing a lot of AI used in the future to just duplicate a whole bunch of people on a battlefield. And then everyone will know because you'll pick apart and you'll go, wait a minute. Yep, that guy just walked through the other guy because AI has no idea how physics work. For him is a 9. Honestly, it didn't drop very much. I figured it kind of would, but all right. Start production and let the great people work on this. I want to see all the vivid sex scenes. Go for it. All right, where is it? Nope, not this yet. Scylla? Tomorrow, my friend Jeremy is coming to Los Angeles. He's a nice guy, but painfully energetic. As soon as we meet again, we'll start doing all sorts of things. You know, sniffing, smoking, drinking everything in sight. Afterwards, I usually find myself naked in an unexpected place with strange people. It can be unpleasant. And the worst thing is, this goes on day after day. Then it came to me. Wouldn't it be great if I just stayed out of sight while Jeremy was around? Can you give me a vacation for 2 months? Yeah, I can. There you go. Sure. I guess. Homer asked my director. Oh no, Homer's the one. He's a racist. It's always going to be one of the racists. It says I went to Africa once. I don't remember much about the country, but you know what stuck with me? I'll tell you. There's not a single decent restaurant. And there's garbage and beggars everywhere. Some scientists believe Africans live so poorly because they're predisposed to mud, disease, and theft. According to the scientific theory I heard, the decline begins once there's more than one Negro for every 4 whites. We're getting dangerously close here. It's even begun to affect the air. It's like the faint whiff of an old zoo. Fear God and don't argue with the science. I'm begging you, get rid of the blacks. Don't throw away your business and ruin all your employees' careers. So, Homer, I know you're working on a film right now, but bye-bye. You're the problem. So what happens is he's gone, and oh, can you please just go, Francis, get rid of this thing. So he's gone now. He won't work with me again, I don't believe. Francis, yeah, he's just off the list now. Or maybe. Yeah, that's the ones I have. Now the ones that are available for hire is Homer here. Yes. So Homer says he's busy. An award winner who's actually quite cheap, but he doesn't work for me anymore. And then I think what he's going to do is he's going to go and tell people about what this, that I refuse to do it, and then it will affect my reputation. But since my reputation is so high right now anyway, I don't think that'll matter. And we now have Operations Center. I want Secret Keepers. I want to know what this is. Cover your tracks. So it's probably better at covering up my own secrets there too. Let's repel, tax, silent surveillance, enhanced protection. It seems like a lot for just 15% passive, but if they come at me, man, 15% could be a big thing. Abductions. Security can carry out abductions. Contract killings. I like abductions. Abduction seems cool. Let's kidnap some people. Let's do that instead. All the weeks are all just jumbled here. The latest week on the list is this one. It's only 2%. We'll go ahead and end distribution here then. Send it to archive. And then let's go ahead and renew Della's contract. She's an 8.0. We'll just get her for 5 years. Be done with it. Homer, we'll definitely want to get you. I'm just gonna, so I don't have to go through these screens very much anymore. We'll just get you for 5 years. I realize it's probably overpaying, but it saves me from going through the screens. Develop story elements 30% faster now. Very good. Tell you what, I can't do a franchise office because it's only available in a later version of the game, but I could do worthy successor. We could do sequels. That's an interesting thing I kind of want to take a look at. Double IP per script is kind of interesting. Getting more influence points per every script sounds really useful if I'm going to be influencing the world here as a behemoth. I'm going to do that instead because it's way, way faster. $400,000, I can have it in 300 days. I could have it in less than a year. And I get way more influence points back. So it's like investing your influence points to get more influence points. I'm cutting this in half. I think we'll just do that instead. Homer Hess spoke with a correspondent for the Sword of Christ newspaper about his dismissal from Pryor Media. The Lord created us in his own image and likeness. So let's just say the people I had to deal with there were created in the image of some other dirty and stinking god. I don't know about you, but I refuse to worship that. So I only lose 15 reputation here. It's not a huge deal at this point in the game, but like earlier in the game, that's a fairly big hit. I don't know if it's really all that consequential, but it matters more when you only have 100 reputation to lose 15, right? It matters more then. All right, Alien. Let's do this. Emma, you ready? Actually, I have a better film coming in. I think the other film I'm gonna have you do. Oliver's gonna do this one, and we'll put. Doesn't really matter which one we put here, so we'll put Joseph. You know what? Lewis has worked with Emma the whole time, so we'll do Joseph here. I'm just gonna say that. Film development, we get high quality, medium, and high, and there we go. All right, so where is iMachine? We started producing this film before this one. But this one has less locations, less complicated, and this one had a delay. So it didn't finish in time. But this is the one I want Emma to work on. And now Cleo wants a massive contract, and I will give it to her. Like this. 107,000 for 5 years. That's a lot for an actress. Here we go. Mini Serpent. It's coming out of pre-production with an 8.4. It's not too shabby. Put security on that and off you go. All right. So after a couple of quick renewals here. Wow, he's expensive, isn't he? Oh my gosh. Very expensive. 260 grand. That's 5 years though. It's 50 grand a year is kind of what I'm doing here. Arthur Gerstein. I have a dog. A young male named Algirdus. Algirdus? Well, he's young compared to me, but he's almost 16. I adore him. Like all dogs, he has his own peculiarities. For example, he loves to shit under the rose bush in my garden. Usually, I just give him the run of the place. Even let him chew on the furniture. I mean, what's the harm? He's only a dog. But today I'm in a bad mood. And when I'm in a bad mood, I tell my dog to shut his mouth, not whine under the chair, and to do what he's told. Algirdus always obeys, because he knows you mustn't try to argue with Papa. Oh, I'm sorry. Here I am rambling on. What can you expect from an old man, right? I just wanted to inform you that the code must be adopted. Not in a year, not in 2, but now. You mustn't try to argue with Papa. Yeah, I understand. Say hello to Algirdus. I don't know why that was red, but it's red. Okay, 2 days left on this code. Please tell me I'm near the end. I am near the end. I'm right before the Gernstein brothers, so I will know how much I need. That's so good. That's so good. Being near the end, because it means I don't necessarily have to overspend. So if I look at it and it's like only negative 900, I'm like, okay, how much is Gerstein going to put towards this? Probably not 2,000, but I have almost 3,000, so I think I'm fine there. I also want to see whether or not I can stay off the code one more time, right? Can we really hold off the code one more time? I think maybe. I think maybe we could. I also think this video is long enough to where... Should I do a cliffhanger? Make you wonder if we actually stay off the code till next video? I think I should. It's poor form. I agree. But it gets you to come back, right? I think it gets you to come back. Yeah. Come on back for the next one. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.